What's up YouTube, I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wild Rift, and today I'm playing ASHE support. A lot of people think ASHE support is a troll pick, however I'm here to show you that ASHE support can be extremely good when played well. We're lucky though because the enemy team will be playing Senna as an ADC and Nami as support. And as you guys know, I'm a big hater of Senna as an ADC. I think she should only be played support with a farm champion like Garen, Galio, Gragas or whatever farming for her. So she can just focus on poking. But they have two ranged champions, which I think is very suboptimal. So how you want to play ASHE support is pretty much be as annoying as possible. Your value comes from your constant poke, right? Your constant poke, your vision with your third ability, your permanent slow with your passive auto attacks and your second ability, and of course your global range stun ultimate that you can literally control. It's a skill shot that you can control, which is absolutely broken. So I'm gonna get my third ability and immediately throw it to the enemy team's blue buff so we can get vision of where the enemy jungler is. So the blue buff is up and there's a pink word there, and that's immediate information that's gonna be super useful for our jungler when he's looking for a gank. So since we know that the enemy raptors are done because Teemo worded there, we know that the enemy jungler is pathing to the bot lane. Oh, not a great trade for us. Okay, Twitch stacking up the poison. I'm gonna pop my heal and flash away and we're gonna be able to get a kill. Those extended trades are not great for the enemy team. They should have backed off immediately because Twitch stacked his poison, right? And his third ability does a big burst damage if you're able to get all those stacks. And that's what they want to avoid. They want to do short trades, but they went for the all-in. Big mistake from the enemy team. Good punish from us. So like I said, we were able to track the enemy jungler and we know that they weren't topside, so we're able to play super aggressively. So the first thing I'm going to get is Grievous Wounds. Because obviously ASHE is not going to scale with any support items, so we want to be as annoying and as useful as possible. So we're going to get the Grievous Wounds for the Gwen, the Senna, and the Nami heal, and the Kayn heal. So the enemies have a lot of healing, so we're going to rush those Grievous Wounds. We're going to help out and push out this wave. Perfect, and now I have to run straight to... Actually, we can probably get some plates here, yep. Teemo should have gone top lane to defend that wave. That would have been the ideal play, because me and Twitch could get these plates covered. But now we're gonna have to do this weird rotation where we go from mid lane to top lane. But Teemo should have been covering there. I do have my ulti and Senna is only level 4. So I can probably 1v1 her. But Twitch is also gonna come in a bit. Sidestep her third ability. Hit the ulti after the flash, right? I waited for her to flash and then I hit the ulti. Nothing she can do. Give a kill over to my ADC. That's a great first ultimate and we want to keep using our ultimate as much as possible. That's our main ability. That's the main thing that makes ASHE support a good champion. You know how Blitzcrank has his hook? ASHE has her ultimate. We're of course going to keep poking and we can also use our first ability to get plates. We got a few plates mid lane, now we're getting a couple plates top lane. Have to be a little careful because we don't know where Kayn is right now. So we're actually going for the dive. Yep, so we weren't careful. I didn't want to go for that dive because I wasn't sure where Kayn was, but Twitch went for the dive, so I had to start hitting Nami. We did get the Nami, but both of us went down. So next up on the item list is the ability haste boots, because we want to rush as much ability haste as we can to get as many arrows out there as we can, right? The more ability haste, the more arrows. That's usually what you would rush. I only went Grievous Wounds because of how much healing the enemy team actually has. They have a lot of healing, so we went for the Grievous Wounds first. Oh, Sapphire's erupting in the top lane. Now we can use our arrow. Smack right on the Kayn. So my team is able to clean up the Senna, and now the Kayn is just stuck there with the Senna dead. Because you'll CC'd for 3 seconds. So we're going to immediately auto-attack him from max range to get that slow off. And he's easy food for our Nunu to consume. And that will also get us the first dragon. That's exactly how you want to be playing ASHE, right? You don't want to be play to your strength. So use your slows, use your ultimate, which has a very short cooldown, by the way. In 10 seconds, I'm gonna have another ultimate. That's what's so incredible about ASHE. Oh. Little play from Twitch. All 3 enemies there. Hit all 3 of them with my second ability. So yeah, as long as you rush some ability haste, you can just keep poking the enemy team. And now I have my arrow up again, so if the enemies overstep, I can look for another arrow. Obviously, I want to wait for my team. Like, ideally, Nunu will be using a snowball. I just want an arrow for poke, right? Oh, I actually stole the... Oh, I'm actually stealing some farm, but that's okay. I'm going to keep using my third ability for vision. Slowing the enemy team and kiting them back. Okay, Twitch. Hit my arrow right on the Senna, however she's invis. So I flash over the Nami wave to get a slow off, but it does not lead to a kill. The idea was I'll flash over the Nami wave. Oh! Okay, we survive. Okay, I definitely do. I don't think I can really help much here. I'm just gonna base. We do end up getting a couple of kills from it, but the idea is I'm gonna flash over the Nami wave and then slow everyone, then my team will follow up, but they were not able to follow up. So for your enchant, you do have a couple options. I kind of hesitated because I wasn't sure which option would be best. I can go for Locket, or I can go for Meteor. I can also go for the Spell Shield. I think this will be a Locket game considering how much AoE damage they have with champions like Kayn going in on us and assassinating us. I think the extra Locket Shield will be useful. So my ult is back up, so I'm looking again, right? I'm looking for an ultimate. Somebody oversteps. Oh. Can someone block for me? Whoa. And we survive again, and we get the kill on the Zoe. She's so greedy for us. Have to be a little careful here, we're very low HP. We can still base and get our Locket. But Nunu's gonna use the Herald mid, and I do want to get some of that Herald gold if that's alright with you, Nunu. Oh, I was actually not in range for it. That's okay, we'll get the cannon minion, and that will give us enough for our Imperial Mandate. We actually have a team on mid lane who's 0-6 and 0 right now. He's making this game way more difficult than it needs to be. But with ASHE support, we can carry any game, ain't that right? We have our arrow coming up, and she's pretty low HP, so maybe we can look for something. I'm gonna arrow right as I enter vision. Hopefully she'll take a turret shot. She doesn't take a turret shot, but I think we can keep chasing. We have heal for the movement speed. We just need to get the slow off. Oof! We get the slow off, and then we can catch up with our auto attacks and keep slowing her. And we're gonna be able to pick up the kill on the Gwen. So as you can see, ASHE can be very annoying for these bruisers, right? Because they don't have any way of kind of escaping your permanent slow. Like, Gwen has a dash, right? But you can just keep slowing them permanently. So we're gonna clean up the wave and look to get this turret with Yasuo. Again, we're gonna throw our third ability across the map just to get as much vision as we can. We see that blue buff is up and that the red side is down, so we can reasonably predict that Kayn is bot side, and there she is. However, my ASHE does not, or my Yasuo doesn't seem to care. We actually miss our ult, but look at us! Look at that! We're able to slow down the enemies constantly with our second ability. And Nunu's coming in big. So all we can provide now is just staying back and throwing our second ability, getting those grievous wounds off. That's very important for these fights. And now that we have Imperial Mandate, right? Every time we proc our second ability, our team can proc Imperial Mandate. So that's even more damage being dealt by our teammates. We're gonna finish off our anti-heal item. We're gonna get the Champang Chainsword, just for the extra CDR and extra stats you get. I'm looking for an ultimate. I need to be very afraid of this Kayn. I do have my Locket up though. So Nunu's going in, ultimate, we curve that right onto the Nami, and that's gonna be an easy kill. Oh, I think we might be dead here. I heal and I flash away, but it's not gonna be enough. Thankfully that does bait the Kayn very deep into our team, so we're able to clean up the Kayn. So not only was my arrow able to get the Nami, but forcing the Kayn to use everything on me and then slowing him and keeping him in the middle of our team, thanks to me, we're able to get the Kayn as well. So we get so much value from this team fight. And that's a 4-for-1 trade for our team. and we can immediately look to get the dragon as well, and that's gonna be our second dragon. We could definitely look for soul here because we're so far ahead with 2 dragons already. So we're gonna be continuing towards our Chempunk chainsword or whatever it's called. And of course, feel free to take farm with ASHE when none of your team is nearby. The farm is gonna be better on me than the 0-8 Teemo, I promise you. Okay, so we can complete our sword now. And we're mostly giving utility, right? We're utility champion. And we're also pretty tanky. Look at our HP, right? With those 2 items that give HP, Imperial Mandate and Chempunk Chainsword, we're pretty good on HP. And we have the locket for the additional shield. So we're pretty tanky. Our ulti is like on a 30-second cooldown. So I want to look for more opportunities to use it. Yasuo's kind of getting caught. Maybe we can help him out. We definitely cannot help him out. I am probably dead here too. Yep. Okay. So that's definitely a mistake on my part. I should be playing more with my team, right? That is not playing with my team. Yeah, my ulti has a 30-second cooldown. So I should be staying very safe and throwing arrows and staying far back. I should not be trying to help Yasuo in the side lane in a 3v2 situation. So that's definitely my bad. That's a bit of a throw, and we're not very far ahead, right? Kills were about to be even after Teemo goes down here. Unless he outplays. Okay, Teemo. Let's see it. The young Timothy. I think he just went invis and sat in the bush and it actually worked. Oh my god, it actually worked. He's doing fine. Okay. The young Timothy's out of there. So we're ahead in kills. Okay, we see Gwen. Gonna throw the arrow. Oh my god, the clutch arrow! We're able to stun her. And that extra damage from the Imperial Mandate and Twitch's poison takes her down. So these arrows are coming in clutch. And look at the cooldown, right? I have one up in 13 seconds again. That's the power of ASHE. We have our arrow up again. We have a good wave clear too with our second ability. We have to be very careful of getting hit by a bubble. Or by a Zoe sleep. And our ulti's up again, so we can look again. Oh, Teemo's kind of getting called out. Nunu's coming with a snowball. And here we go again. We hit the Nami. Boom, Nami gone. Our arrow will be up again in 25 seconds. We keep poking with our second ability and slowing the enemy team. Constant slows. It's so annoying playing against ASHE. And since we're not ADC, we don't need to focus on correct positioning to deal the optimum amount of damage, right? We can step up aggressively and throw these second abilities. We're very tanky, we can handle a bit of poke. And our ulti is up again. We can look for another arrow already. We're gonna go for Black Cleaver next, just because it gives us some armor pen to help out our team. It gives armor pen to whoever we hit. Oh. No! Why can't I not exit out? I'm trying to exit out. Okay, so that was a bug, by the way. I was completely bugged out there. I remember what happened. I was completely bugged out and I couldn't exit out of the old screen once I clicked it. So that was very unfortunate. That's actually a big throw. Oh, Yasuo's gonna get caught here too, isn't he? Oh, he flashes out. Don't go back in, Yasuo. Resist the urge. Resist the urge to 1v3. Impossible for a Yasuo to resist that. Oh, he hit a wind. He has to go. He hit the tornado. He has to go, boys. He hit the tornado. He goes in on the 1v4 and dies. So like I said, we're going to go for the Black Cleaver just to give our team a little more utility. Crown is another item that's pretty decent for us. And here comes the ulti again. We slow down the Nami. Dude, this Nami's so mad. We've hit her with every single ulti. However, this time she will be able to flash away. We have an ult again in 15 seconds. Dragon is respawning soon too. But yeah, Crown is another item you can get when you're faced versus champions like Kayn that can assassinate you very easily. However, I'm gonna go for the Black Cleaver and help my team out with some armor pen. Okay, I have to be a little careful of the Gwen. We still have our ultimate up. I'm gonna probably use it for the Kayn. Oh, I walked into Zoe sleep. Oh, that's not good. And another sleep? Holy moly, why is the cooldown on that? Are we gonna go down? No, we survive. Oh, dodge that. Oh. I walked straight into the Gwen ultimate. That was not ideal. That was not ideal at all. I should have just backed off. But my team is sneaking the Baron while the enemy team is doing Dragon. And Kayn is dead, so they're going to be pretty slow on the Dragon. Gwen gets it, but Yasuo and Nunu, these sneaky little mofos, are going to go in there and get the Baron. Big play from our jungler Nunu. We're actually behind in kills. However, we're slightly ahead in gold after that Baron play. But we do have the team comp advantage. And why, you might ask? Because we have ASHE support. We're gonna keep poking with our second ability and looking for ultimates. That's the worst Senna build I've ever seen. Senna ADC is just the worst champion. This guy, it's the worst Senna build of all time. Please don't do this. Okay, we can go back to poking. Getting our Imperial Mandate procs. We have to be a little careful. We have 2 people in the bot lane killing the Gwen. Maybe I'll have looked for an ultimate. Kayn is now coming. I'm kind of hovering for an ultimate, but he does have a Jove Knight. Oh, it's procced. Yeah, Yasuo's gonna go down. I'm just gonna join Twitch in the mid lane. I'm gonna use my third ability to see them coming so they can't flank us. And I'm gonna spam my second ability to slow them down so they can't really get a flanking position on us. Again, spam my second ability. Now drop the ultimate right on the Nami. There's no follow-up from my team, unfortunately. But we're able to secure 2 turrets. And it's a decent dragon play, but it wasn't ideal. I feel like we could have done more. My team hasn't done too good at, is not too good at following up on my ultimate. Oh no. We're getting caught out here. Okay, Twitch. The Imperial Mandate slow plus the Twitch actually went ham. Yeah, that was actually really good. That's a lot of damage from the Twitch. I'm able to help him kite back, right? And now we're gonna ult straight in the mid lane to try and save him. And no, we hit the arrow and she's still stunned, but he went down right away. That's some crazy Gwen damage, bro. Why do we buff Gwen? That was pretty close. Okay. Consume. Consume and adapt, Nunu. So now the Elder Dragon is spawning. Zoe and Twitch are down. I do have another arrow coming up. So I'm looking. I need Nunu to start his snowball, and then I can arrow. It's gonna poke as much as possible with my second ability. Be as annoying as possible. Nunu is actually waiting there for an ultimate, I think. I'm just gonna push mid lane. Okay. Nunu setting up the ultimate. And I hit the arrow on the Kayn. And Nunu ultimate just completely destroys him. We can probably fight this. Oh, Yasuo's already dead. This is not great. Teemo is not even here. Okay, we kite out the Zoe. I'm pretty sure we're dead no matter what. She's just auto-attacking us to death with her passive, man. But that's okay because we did a lot of work. We got the Kayn. And now Nunu and Twitch is able to clean up. Our Teemo got solo killed by the Nami, it seems like. Okay, Twitch with a cleanup. Oh, but he's gonna go down to Gwen, isn't he? Okay, Nunu. Oh, you, Nunu. And he gets her. Clean by the Nunu. The Nami that killed our Teemo is still in the game. However, Nunu should be able to get this. Actually, Kayn is spawning in 7 seconds. I don't know if she can do it in time before Kayn gets here. No, I don't think he can. I think he should back off. She's trying to keep it alive, so Kayn comes. The Nami's trying to keep it going. So the Kayn can come and smite it. And yeah, he's doing it. We need to do something, team. Alright, let's see the arrow of truth. Oh no, he went through them. But Nunu is able to steal the Elder Dragon. Maybe? No. Okay, we can't do anything. But yeah, this is the thing with Nunu, right? He has his smite first ability, so it's extremely hard. Extremely hard to steal Baron. Or to do Baron against Nunu while he's alive. You need to zone him or kill him before you do an objective. So he's gonna steal the Elder Dragon, and now it's gonna be so hard for the enemy team to do Baron. So what did we learn today, kids? Never do an objective against the Nunu. We do have our ulti up. We're looking for the Zoe. We get her, and Timo is able to clean up, the young Timothy, who's actually entered the entire game, but that's fine, we forgive him. Because the Bimo skin is just so darn cute. We're gonna be able to get the Baron, and now we have Elder buff, Baron buff, and it's GG easy. We're gonna be able to push down mid. We have another arrow coming up. If somebody steps up, they're gonna be going down. I'm just gonna use my third ability to get some vision on where the enemy team could be. Looks like they're all base, and Senna is stepping up, kind of getting stuck on the wall for some reason. These are Grandmaster players, by the way. I know it might not seem like it, but this is what Grandmaster looks like. In NA, at least. And now we're going to be able to end the game. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift content.